to increase competition over the last decade, global businesses are facing challenges in competition, service, innovation, and increasing need to deliver on time and within budget. In order to respond to these challenges competitively, businesses respond by developing new and flexible organizational entities where the emphasis is mainly on the projects which would benefit in the overall success of the organization. In order to utilize emerging project managerial opportunities, organizations require new innovative solutions. One example of this development is the creation of new organizational entity known as Project Management Office. PMO is a new innovative way to monitor and follow up on projects within organizations. PMO's main strategy is to keep a high level of project managers, a working project model, and process. Most of project managers within the PMO are experienced PMP certified and utilize their experience to improve project management methods and tools of the organization. The success of PMO is measured by each project based on budget, time, and functionality fulfillment. PMO contributes to the following, such as reduce failed projects, deliver projects under budget, improve productivity, deliver projects ahead of schedule, and increase cost savings. Hence, PMO is like a parent to a project, providing guidelines to the project managers which should enable them to make the right decisions in difficult situations and contribute to the overall success of global business. The goal of these thesis is to reflect on why organizations should implement PMO, how the implementation of PMO would affect the organization, and create a model which factors that keep PMO thriving successfully. This research question becomes very extensive, and therefore the main research questions will be proposed in order to focus on certain specific aspects. The three research questions that I chose were: why should PMO be implemented into international businesses? What are the main challenges of implementing a PMO? And how can PMO be kept alive in the long term? The relationship hypothesis was taken between the existing theories and practical work will be explored along with new findings about PMO. The case study seeks to investigate these factors along with trying to find new aspects of this recently evolving entity. It also would have a quantitative study on what are the key factors that would contribute to the overall success of an international business system. The literature review is as follows: the state of the PMO 2010, PM Solutions, results based on more than 290 respondents from around the world and across a variety of industries, including PMO leaders, team members, project and program managers. 2011 Pulse of Profession, Project Management Institute, results based on a survey of more than 1,000 PMI members and credential holders. The global state of PMO, its values, effectiveness, and role as the hub of training, ESI, March 2011, PMI 2012, Organizational Project Management Maturity Model, Project Management Institute. The state of the PMO in 2011 Forrester research, results based on an online survey of 693 PMO leaders conducted from April to May 2011 in union with PMI's Program Management Office Community of Practice. Gale SF 2010 PMO Survival Guide, Hobbs B and Operate PM 2010 Project Management Office, PMO, A Quest for Understanding, Project Management Institute, New York. Kerzner Hedge, Project Management, a system approach to planning, scheduling, and controlling. Mailer Harvey, Project Management 4th Edition, Person Education Limited, Edinburgh. Contextualizing the proposal in literature. There are multiple ways to classify PMOs, says Monique Aubrey, PhD professor, graduate programs in project management, School of Business and Management, University of Quebec at Montreal, Canada. PMOs must reflect the organizational culture and strategy. If not, they are being dismissed as unnecessary layers of bureaucracy. And this also happens within the profession, see a clear ROI and are increasingly implementing PMOs. The State of the PMO 2010 survey of PMO leaders and other project professionals found that 84% of organizations currently have a jump of 36% from 2000. Organizations with a PMO report significantly more projects coming in on time, on budget, and meeting intended goals and business intent compared to those without a PMO, according to PMI's 2011 Pulse of the Profession survey. Not taking advantage of PMO value can be an expensive way to operate, says Michael Cooch, Director of Global Portfolio and Program Management Positions, PricewaterhouseCoopers, London, England. Mr. Cooch estimates half of the PMO fail on their first attempt because they do not align with organizational strategy. Research strategy. There are several methods available to perform a research such as the case study, field experiment, focus group, and surveys of PMO. The reason why most PMOs fail is usually because they don't have good strategy in place. According to Stanley, there are 4 key factors that will immediately make a difference for PMO and organizations. Ensure that all projects are strategically aligned with the business, create a culture that supports a project management environment, implement strategic project management best practices, create a strategic project measurement system. When projects are in alignment with the corporate goals, they are more likely to be able to meet profitably targets and generate necessary returns on investment. It is therefore important that the organization is working as a whole to reach the corporate goals, and this includes the PMO unit. Data collection deals with these important sources: documentation, archival records, and interviews, direct observation, participant observation, and physical artifacts. They can generally be divided into 2 categories, that is the primary and secondary data. Primary data is collected for fulfilling the needs of specific research, while secondary data is previously published data not purposely collected for specific research. In this thesis, the main sources of data collection were documentation, archival records, interviews, and direct observation. 3 principles were kept in mind while collecting data. The first being use of multiple sources, second being create a case study of database, maintain a chain of evidence. Since this is still an evolving entity, a number of factors from structural problems to inadequate metrics to lack of executive support still exist. Lack of experienced project managers and PMO leadership, and lack of appropriate change management strategies. As the number of PMOs increase, so do expectations. No longer is it enough to simply lead governance. Instead, PMOs must provide tangible, repeatable long-term benefits. To do so, they must be customized from the start to align with organizational strategy and be prepared to change as corporate strategy shifts. Thus, it is not enough for PMOs to produce results. They must also communicate those results throughout their organization to earn executive support and overcome skepticism. Only by doing so will PMOs be viewed as offering a competitive edge. Thank you.